morning, everyone. On this Thursday, the 20th January, we are in the book of 1 Samuel and chapter 18, verses 6 through 9, and then chapter 19, verses 1 through 7. When David and Saul approached on David's return after slaying the Philistine, women came out from each of the cities of Israel to meet King Saul, singing and dancing with tambourines, joyful songs, and sistrums. The women played and sang, "Saul has slayed his thousands, and David his tens of thousands." Saul was very angry and resentful of the song, for he thought, "They give David 10,000s, but only 1,000s to me. All that remains for him is the kingship." And from that day on, Saul was jealous of David. Saul discussed his intention of killing David with his son Jonathan and with all his servants. But Saul's son Jonathan, who was very fond of David, told him, "My father Saul is trying to kill you. Therefore, please be on your guard tomorrow morning. Get out of sight and remain in hiding. I, however, will go out and stand beside my father in the courtside where you are, and will speak to him about you. If I learn anything, I will let you know." Jonathan then spoke well of David to his father Saul, saying to him, "Let not your majesty sin against his servant David, for he has committed no offense against you, but has helped you very much by his deeds. When he took his life in his hands and slew the Philistine, and the Lord brought about a great victory for all of Israel through him, you were glad to see it. Why then should you become guilty of shedding innocent blood by killing David without cause?" Saul heeded Jonathan's plea and swore, "As the Lord lives, he shall not be killed." So Jonathan summoned David and repeated the whole conversation to him. Jonathan then brought David to Saul, and David served him as before. The word of the Lord. Thanks be to God. Well, you could just about imagine if we were in King Saul's shoes, how would we feel? Maybe we would have a tinge of jealousy too. I think we have to be a little bit honest about this and see that, yes, it was clearly a great victory that was won by, well, this young lad who's coming up, who's taking over in many respects. But we don't see in this one, even though there's this jealousy, is this sort of repentance on the part of Saul. And that's the part that is kind of the bad part. The fact that he has jealousy, well, that's part of life, that sometimes we are jealous. But we always need to bring it before the Lord and let him be. He's the one who raises up and brings down. That's his business. And to let him be rulership in it. So I think there's something to be said for us during this time to contemplate our own lives and where we're at in our stations of our life and what is happening, that we constantly turn to the Lord and have him as the rock, our fortress. As we end this week with these reflections, I like to just end with letting you know some of the music that I kind of listen to. It's not necessarily anyone's taste. I'm probably a strange one on this one, but I enjoy this music that is done in both English, Hebrew, and Aramaic. Not Aramaic, in Arabic. So I hope you enjoy that one. You don't have to listen to it, but if you like to, just get a taste of what I like to hear. So stay safe, folks, especially during these times and seasons. And hopefully we see each other soon. Bye for now.